It would seem that we were destined to meet here again.
Hello everyone and welcome to Knights of the Mediterranean. It's me on my own again this time because it's a one versus all map, this particular one. Let's get these dock wagons deployed. We are the Dutch, again, defending ourselves in the War of Independence for Dutch, with the newly formed Dutch Republic. We do start with some interesting advantages. We have these trading posts already under our control. Probably going to switch a few to coin and wood early on, because as much as shipments will help, we do just want to get things under control. We have an envoy as well. That's a little scout unit. Just going to initially start shipping bank limit wagons. We're going to start building some banks. So the unique gimmick for the Netherlands is the fact that they actually pay their workers in coin rather than actually hunting. We'll probably still need to age up relatively soon. So yeah, we have, of course, control of the city, which is trickling us resources, and we have these battery tower sockets, and we do have to protect the fort headquarters here. We do have a number of cards available, upgrades available rather, next stage, so we'll get onto those soon. Let's just have two people chop. Where is my hero? Okay. Let's snipe this lens connect and grab the wood. Alright, so the first bank is built. So this is a unique coin production building that the Dutch can build. Do we have a market already, like an actual real market? No, just pretend markets that generate resources. We'll build a real one. Okay, let's get another bank wagon. We'll age up in a moment, I think. Let's get my dude down here. This here we have a lucky coin. That's enough people on that, really. Let's just hunt. Let's just get everyone else hunting. We've got more than enough coin flying in. We'll actually get these upgrades. So I'll have to defend the fort headquarters for another 22 minutes. I'm up against 7 AIs. That's going to make things interesting. There will be pressure applied to my base. I don't need to build houses, fortunately. I can support a total population of 305. You can also get some of these unique trading post upgrades in the near future. I think once this next settler's done, we should be able to then afford to age. We will be aging with great feeling. Let's keep building banks. I probably didn't need to really explain how banks work, considering the previous video in the series was also Dutch, but I did record some of these out of order because we sort of decided to do the PvP one last minute. And so that was the last one actually recorded. Let's just kill these wolves to get 2 stray sheep. I don't know if I actually care about that one, to be honest, but I guess I'm getting the sheep now. They got some experience. That's got to be worth something, right? They say that's all that matters in life. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I'll grab the sheep. We'll start aging to the colonial age with the, I think we'll just go for the governor.
Hello?
They're already starting to age up themselves. Let's start getting some battery towers dropped down. We'll then consider, so we got here, warships train and move faster. Plunder, interesting. More coin for every warship you own. Don't know if I bother with those. But the headquarters has some unique ones.
Yeah. Hello, Claire.
How much for another bank? 350 wood.
Hello, ik houthakker.
Let's just build a battery tower in his face. That'll sort him out. There's a bunch of people harassing my workers. Just so many explorers. That's another lucky coin. I think the treasures around the base itself aren't particularly spectacular. That should be finished soon. Alright. The battery tower's up, we can now start dealing with some of this entourage of explorers we have going here. Kill the dog. Anyway, back to work. We're almost aged. We will need to get a production structure down next stage as well.
Finally. I would be sad if my troops had no one to fight.
So let's immediately get some production structures placed. We'll deploy the outpost wagon here. I suppose I should get these just mining from the other side. It's going to be a bit easier, isn't it? We'll mine the ones on our face. So we should just immediately age up again. Let's just age up fast. We'll get the bank wagon and the arsenal upgrades, and then we'll get the church upgrades too. We'll also just research mercantilism right now. There's one of those explorers killed. I think most of the war segments are invulnerable. They're starting to come out in force. It's good we're starting to get ready. This ships another bank wagon, the Bank of Antwerp. Villagers gather and build faster. We'll also grab that upgrade from the headquarters. And then we'll just get a bunch of workers. Let's upgrade this battery tower. We'll get a battery... we don't need one on this side yet. So we will be able to make good use of this Cafe Klongers here because of all of the coin we're getting from all other banks.
Okay. Hello?
That's something to keep in mind. Steel traps. We'll get amalgamation soon. Another bank wagon, let's place that down. This would increase the strength of our battery towers. Would like that. Let's sell some... Let's buy some wood, that's what I wanted, so I can upgrade that now. They're just trying to burn this gate down, but it's got a lot of health. So let's get some skirmishers. And some Irish brigadiers. Oh, there's also some cannoneers here, which are an interesting choice. Now let's get some upgrades. We'll get some of the Reuters here. We'll get that church upgrade. We'll also get this 1,000 wood. We'll leave one person behind to pick that up, and everyone else can just keep working. Actually, we'll just drop another outpost here. Can we upgrade those? We probably will be able to soon. Let's just do that. We'll also build another TC soon, I think. Alright, so we've got the skirmishers, and we've got the Irish Brigadiers. Let's just put these behind the gate, they can start shooting. We've also got enemies on this side. Let's put another battery tower up. Excellent. There we are. Now it's some units in place. We could just start whittling down these enemies. So that might as well pick up the crates of wood that are about to drop off soon. We'll actually change these shipments over to wood. We'll just keep getting more wood delivered. The church upgrades are still coming. Let's get some priests. We're going to get plus 15% hit points on all infantry. We'll get the folk heroes and some cannoneers. I'm going to get some more brigadiers as well. At the moment, these AI seem to be stuck. They can't actually attack the battery tower, but that works for me. Battery towers are much stronger on this map. Look at all the dead heroes here. Speaking of the Reuters, here they are. Let's get that arsenal down so we can make use of the card we sent earlier. We will want more workers. Let's just put them on these berries for now. Make them close at hand. Also want to gather that wood. Okay, more units are on the way. There we are, they're picking up that wood. Excellent. We stay behind the wall. I think it's time to get an artillery foundry, don't you? Let's get it. We shall now get the coin shipment. And also age, so let's do that now. We'll get the chests of coin. More skirmishers. More brigadiers. We're getting good damage in. Very little harassment on the right side though, the AI just seems to be a bit stuck there. But this left flank is getting hammered, so let's keep reinforcing it with more units. That arsenal's now up, so we can start getting upgrades like the military drummers. I'll probably get the paper cartridge and then the flintlock as well. Buy some more wood. I'll sell some food, so I can then get that as well queued up. There we are, so we're continuing to keep the units flowing nicely. More resources for that guy to pick up. This gate is slowly going down. We are, like, definitely whittling away at the enemies, but we have to keep things going nice. Let's get some Falcons. We'll slow down on Outlaw production so we can get some more Falconets. Okay, no, green has actually shown up now. Let's go to battery tower there. Let's get the Marisa Nassau's tactics, which will increase the damage of all the infantry. We might then get this Zeeman regiment. That gate is still getting quite low health, but they have stopped, and it's okay. You see, we can't order it to heal, but it will heal automatically over time. Okay, good to know. More Falconets. We now can start getting the late game upgrades, and I can start getting banks as well. So should have got more banks already, frankly. But resources continue to flow. It's excellent. Let's get the next factory. Alright, so these guys should come over here, as well as these guys. Some more brigadiers. I'm probably going to upgrade skirmishers soon, but for now I'll just train them. There's another bank, excellent. These Falcons are just going in all sorts of interesting directions, but we'll get there. Place them in the factory. Let's get some more Falcons training. Almost will get those upgrades. Trading posts getting harassed. How do you actually attack the enemies? There we go. We'll upgrade the battery towers again. The Falcons certainly helped out, though. It's very much thinned out this herd. Looks like we've cleared the enemies for now. There's a few naughty hussars running around, but things are generally fine otherwise. We'll get counter infantry rifling, because that'll boost the skirmishers. Artillery hit points, artillery movement speed. Let's deploy that factory. Let's train some heavy cannon, shall we? I think that's not going to hurt at all. We'll get the other one over here training cannon as well. Just have a nice flow of cannon. This Falcon is just going in all sorts of bad places. Bad micro on my part, or bad AI on its part. Who do I want to blame? Clearly it's the game's fault, right? Alright, so we're up to fortified to towers now, so that's helping a lot. Attacks on the left-hand side, so now there's enemy cannons, so we now have to start respecting those. Let's get a few more Falcons, and then we'll start training into Culverins. Next, we'll get the tulip speculation, which will increase the production of things. The church card, there's 2 more banks. Also get some Stratiots. Let's go into attack mode there. Explorer Hero gives Ura, Prince of Orange. Seems good, we'll be an Orange Prince. Let's go back up here, wake up. Where is my hero anyway? Yeah, he should come over here. Because he'll give us a nice hit point Ura. These towers are so sturdy though, they're actually winning against the cannons. Funnily enough. Still, we shouldn't rely on that tactic. Let's get these culverins in place and then deploy them. More line of sight. We don't really need many of the other upgrades. We can do with more banks though. We've got those wild girdles. Sorry, Dutch, for the pronunciation of that name. Alright, 10 banks, though, should give us plenty of money.
Okay.
Let's put this heavy cannon down here.
Okay.
I hope that you didn't need that trade site too.
No, I just need the fort headquarters, thank you. Excellent.
Okay. Come on, Jaw.
So, the Zealand regiment's now on its way. We're at 10 minutes to go, so far, so good. We'll actually get this upgrade. We'll upgrade skirmishers. Let's get the Blue Guards, 30 musketeers. We can't normally get musketeers. This will be interesting.
Hallo? Ja. Verzamelaar.
Yep, some more heavy cannon are on the way. Let's just deploy that heavy cannon as well. I should repair these battery towers while I have a spare moment.
Come on, Jaw.
I'm going to get these Falcons up front, because with the heavy cannons being produced, I don't need both. Here's the Blue Guards. They can join the Zealand regiment, and these guys over here, they can be my second squad. Alright, as you guys can get into attack mode and start hitting those Cassios. So these guys are hand infantry, are they? From the Balkans. Fair enough. One skirmisher went on an adventure there. Fair enough. You guys can just get into attack mode. Or bombard mode. Any more upgrades? Not really. Just sort of like just keep getting units. Decisive, or sorry, I read that as decisive victory. It's just defender victory. Alas, we're not that decisive. But in other senses we are. The base remains secure. This gate's almost healed itself back to full health. This one isn't full health, so we're doing well in many ways. Let's set up my control groups a little bit more intelligently.
Commando, yeah.
We could just get these cavalry out here to deal with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll just switch these guys to melee mode, to be honest. They are fun, like they have the dual pistols thing going on, but it's going to be a bit more effective just to whack these artillery to death. Maybe not so much to whack the pikemen to death, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Speaking of, the attacks will continue to intensify over this period, so we must continue to remain vigilant. Let's get more brigadiers. Deploy those. Deploy those cannon. I'll get the, I'm actually want to build a stables, to be honest, just so we can get more of those Reuter units. I've actually already upgraded them. They're running off already, though. We do have some shipments. Could do have 2 Infinite Falcons, 17 of these, let's do that. And 2 Heavy Cannon, why not? Repair these towers. Things are looking solid. If you're wondering, I'm actually playing on the second hardest difficulty setting, which is the one that's labelled hardest. It is not the actual hardest, but it is labelled hardest. So, make of that what you will. It's very movie theatre level naming, isn't it? But I'll endure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see if we can hit those dudes. Deploy the heavy cannons on the flanks.
Commando?
Yeah. Commando.
Yeah, these riders apparently achievement unlocked, but all these organ guns are easily dealt with. And there's some fresh carabiners. We'll keep these guys in range mode now. Well, what's up? We've already upgraded them once. They look pretty well. They're like twice as good as normal Dragoons, I think, roughly speaking. There we go. Let's get the other guys in here. We'll just train a few more. So at the moment our supply is just getting stronger and stronger. I think victory is pretty inevitable at this point. Let's send out the cover to deal with these enemies. They've responded with a lot of Swiss pikemen. Those are enemies I do not want to tangle with if I'm using cavalry. They will absolutely eviscerate my units. Fortunately, we can shoot through walls. Let's move off some of these cannons, shall we? There appears to be little danger at the front. There we go. A nice cleansing of the palate. Stop getting into formation, just kill the enemies. There we go. It's gotta be said that artillery do require good micro to not just run it down. The AI is very strange. Of course, high-level gameplay is all about manipulating and using that AI effectively. We seem to have a decent number of these guys, though. I think with like 2 more groups, we should have enough to one-shot an artillery piece at each point. The thing is, as much as these might actually go down at some point, it's like, well, who cares? Because all that's going to happen is I can just rebuild them immediately. So, it's not a big deal. So as much as this is like, oh no, it's 1v7 or whatever, it's like, yeah, but the odds are slightly in my favour with a few upgrades. Like, oh no, the battery tower is destroyed. I think that socket comes back. Yes, I think so. Maybe I'm sounding smug and it's all going terribly. But they've only got 3 minutes. Let's move that army over here. We'll get this army out here to deal with the cannon. Then they're running off anyway. Yeah, these are like dragoons, but fun. And dragoons themselves are like actually pretty worth building, but these ones are just twice as good. The Dutch ones. So does that socket come back? Yes, it does. My smugness is validated. Excellent. Looks like all the towers are still holding strong. You can deploy here. Well, these factories have just been dutifully churning out cannon after cannon. We still have more supply too. It's like they've got above normal mech supply. I guess we can just get some, I don't know, whatever really. Get some Fusiliers. Get 2 slots of Fusiliers. The money is just flying out of control. Strangely, my skirmisher upgrade is misplaced. Well done, devs. But I can just build units for the fun of it now. Let's get these guys out there to kill these Pauldron. They're not happy about how many heavy cannon I have, clearly, but it's like, unfortunately for you, I have a rounded army composition at this point. And these lancers aren't particularly effective against these guys because they're anti-infantry cavalry, so... And dragoons counter cover anyway, so it's like... The skirmishers are actually more dangerous to the dragoons. The skirmishers deal bonus damage to ranged cavalry. A bit of a strange unit, the skirmisher. Apparently there's a battle happening over there, with his one hero against the 2 cannons. A battle for the history books, apparently. I suppose we can move some units over there. All of my blue guard has survived. Oh, explosions. Let's go out to meet them, shall we? I've only got 30 seconds left after all.
Ik ga, ja. Ten oorlog.
Oké.
Klaar, ja. Ten oorlog. Ik ga aanvallen. Commando, oké.
Ja.
Ja. Ten oorlog.
Commando? Juist.
Let's go, army. What do we got? We got some Irish Brigadiers, we got some Fusiliers, we got all sorts of interesting things. But we never even get to see them fight because we just won. Look at all this stuff they have, eh? Like, they do get fort command posts, and we've seen the attacker's perspective already, but yeah. This is the 8-player version of the map. Lots of things, so many people around these berry bushes. And yet it was all for naught, for I stand as the victor with my headquarters. Didn't even need to use the Minutemen. So there you go. Let's look at the post-game for posterity, I suppose. And as we can see, I am the winner of Eurovision and of Age of Empires 3. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to enjoy, I believe the last video of the series is coming out tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.